A monk stood with his arms stretched wide, sharp blades hanging from his sleeves. In each hand, he carried a bucket filled with 55 pounds of water. His task was to cross a steep, narrow alley and climb to the mountain's peak, where he had to pour the water into the valley. The rule? His arms could not drop, his balance could not falter. If they did, the knives would drive into his body. At first, he failed, over and over. To push himself further, he began hauling 400 buckets a day. Months later, he outperformed all the other students. Now, he moved as if weightless, carrying buckets with ease, and still had strength left to assist others. During training, one must not help anyone else, or the lesson will be lost. The monk was humbled, but he understood. When his master finally approved gentle pride, he was promoted to the next stage. This new test was different. He had to strike a bell with a special hammer every time the master hit a wooden fish. At first, he thought it was pointless, but when he raised the hammer, he realized the challenge. The hammer weighed only 22 pounds, but tied to a long bending bamboo shaft with no solid support. In his hand, it felt like 100 pounds. And he could only use one hand. Competition lit inside him. He tightened his grip and kept going, even as his wrist throbbed with agony. Months later, he could strike with speed and precision, gripping the pole from the very bottom. He passed and was named supervisor of the scripture pavilion in the next trial. He had to stand between two towering sticks of burning incense, eyes fixed only on the dancing flames. His head was forbidden to move. At first, he was sure of himself, his eyes darting with the fire's motion. But when the master quickened the flames, his head shifted, and he was burned. This time, he steadied his mind. No matter how wildly the flames swayed, his head never moved. Like and subscribe, and visit my channel for part 2.